Hey you guys, how you guys doing? Today I'm just gonna be pretty much going over sexualization and self-love once again, and I'm also gonna be talking about the feedback I got last video. But before I do any of that, I want to say thank you. Thank you to all those who supported me. Thank you for making me not feel alone. Thank you. I'm so happy that there's like-minded people out there that think the exact same way that I do. I want to say thank you so much. I also want to say that if you've seen the opening of this video with my petition, that will be in the link in the description down below. Already 4 people are supporting it, so I would really appreciate anybody that wants to sign a petition. It's easy. I think you just put in your email address. It doesn't come at any cost or anything complicated. So if you want to sign a petition, I would greatly appreciate that to try to get this topic in particular more attention. So let's get into the video. The first thing I'm going to be going over is the feedback of last video. I did get a lot of feedback, both positive and negative. My last video was, when did sex become meaningless? Not that I was saying sex was meaningless, it's like, when did it become meaningless, you know? Because to me, sex was always meaningful. Since the beginning of time, it was always meaningful. So I posted a video called, when did sex become meaningless? And the feedback was quite promising and quite not at the same time. Some people commented things that had nothing to do with the video. They would say, they just started making fun of my name because, you know, my name is David Hooker, so I feel like that's kind of a way to bring me down or try to make me insecure. Hey, my name has been David Hooker for years. I get it. A lot of people have last names that have different meanings and terms and different like slang or whatever, and a lot of people get bullied and insecure about that as well, about their own name. So bad to the point that a lot of people change their name, you know, because of the fact that they're getting bullied so bad. I just want to say, I'm not really letting that get to me. That's not what really this video is going to be about. But only reason I brought it up because that was the comment that I was getting beneath these videos. But yeah, I'm not going to pay that too much mind. You know, a name is a name. I'm proud of my name. I love my name. I love myself. So it's whatever. All right, the love comments come first. Thank you guys for all the people who have showed me love. I appreciate you people 1,000,000%. To everybody who's texted me, to the comment section, being so open, understanding, and watching through the whole video, I greatly appreciate it. And the thumbs up that you guys left on the video was also great too. I've been trying my best to get back to everybody as soon as I can. I will not leave a comment unanswered. If I do, it's simply because I didn't see it or I was just busy at the time. But when I do see it, I definitely will respond. Now I'm gonna get into the hate comments. The hate comments were quite just nonsensical. I get it. They're trying to debate a point, you know what I mean? But it was quite nonsensical. They started to say that I am very judgmental, that I'm inconsiderate, that I am the cause of some people's suffering. Apparently, the things I've said in that video definitely ruffled a lot of feathers for some people. They felt as if I was inconsiderate, judgmental. I guess I'm being too uptight because I just don't like the thought of people being sexual objects. Like I said, like I'm never going to understand the good in that, of being an object for somebody else. I'm not gonna ever understand the good. As far as I'm concerned, in every sense of the word, being an object to somebody else, being like manipulated or used or exploited or whatever, none of that stuff is good because we are not materials. We are people. We are not supposed to be selling ourselves out. We are worth more than a price tag. That's what I believe. I'm not gonna let it bother me too much. It's definitely disappointing that people cannot look with an open heart and that they have to be stuck in their own ways, in their own false reality, in their own false view, you know? I definitely do not hate these people, but I'm just gonna say these people probably have a lot of emotional issues and stuff like that going on within them. They're basically hurt and confused, and they just pretty much kind of just let that take control of them. I think I pretty much got the feedback out the way. I'm gonna be going into social media platforms enabling sexualization. What I really mean by that is that there are certain platforms, even popular ones like Twitch, TikTok, sometimes even YouTube, which is a big platform, and any other app. Like I used at the beginning of a video, the app that you saw was Bigo, because Bigo is my best example. I like to use Bigo as an example because it really shows you how they enable sexualization of these women, how they allow you to use yourself as an object, because I believe that Bigo doesn't mind using yourself as an object as long as it brings more people into the app. As long as it brings them more money, more attention, and more people, they can enable it, you know? It's like a favoritism type thing. I was experimenting on Bingo. I was like, okay. I said, let me post a shirtless picture. And I did. Immediately taken down. They said clothing violation. Now, at the beginning of the video, you seen all these women, what they were doing, what they were wearing, how they were posing. No violation. No violation at all. So, they go against their own guidelines. Notice how no app allows pornography, right? They basically do, but in disguise. And not only that, sometimes it could be blatant, but it depends on the person. It depends on the influencer. Like, if the influencer is a top person and is getting a lot of attention and bringing a lot of people in, more than likely they'll just look over it like that person just isn't even doing anything wrong. But they will crack down on every single body else, especially the small people, the small creators, the small content creators. The fact that they really go up against their own guidelines is very sad. I could put a side-by-side Bigo's community guidelines and what they post, and you will be able to see that these things don't match up. Not at all. If you notice on social media in general, all content, right? Out of all the contents, let's say this. If a person had to choose between seeing a person eating for a video as a cover, right? A person exercising as a cover, or a woman or a man in a bathing suit, which one do you think is gonna be chosen the most? More than likely, the woman and man in a bathing suit, depending on how the person looks. If the man has a six-pack ab and he's showing a lot of muscle and he's smiling and stuff, and the woman has like a body figure that a lot of people is attracted to, more than likely that's gonna get more clicks than the other two things. It's really unfair because the sexual content on social media gets more attention than self-love, and that should be the other way around. Self-love is an important factor in life in general, of loving yourself. That's an important fact, you know? Not only the Bible teaches that, but parents should teach you that. Teachers should teach you that. Everybody should teach you self-love. Anybody, your family, friends, people you associate yourself with should teach you self-love. So the fact that there's a lot of sexual content that is viewed more than self-love already shows you somewhat the world's view of where self-love lies within the world. I have proof, and I'm gonna put it on the screen, probably me searching up self-love and me searching up porn so you guys can see where I'm coming from. If you search up self-love, self-love will have 4,120,000,000 results. If you search up porn, porn will have 4,520,000,000 results, which would mean that porn is about 400 million more accessible than self-love. Even beauty is searched up more than self-love itself. Even beauty, the topic beauty, searching it up on YouTube, it will have more people viewing that than self-love content. I believe true beauty is self-love. There's nothing more beautiful than somebody who appreciates their value and appreciate themselves, right? When a person feels good about themselves, it makes us feel good to see somebody doing well. I'm gonna go over another topic really. A lot of social media, right? A lot of social media content these days is basically disguised porn. Subliminal porn. What I mean by that is there's a lot of people in tight revealing clothes insinuating a lot of things. Like basically, we get that. We get that in social media every day. Even on TikTok, when we see like provocative or erotic dances, when people doing like sexual dances and sexual movements, they're showing you the actions, they're showing you the poses, they're showing you the positions, they're showing you everything. Even nowadays with the whole little thing with the, I don't even want to bring it up, but you know what I'm talking about when I say even sexual face expressions. And I'll probably put examples on the screen, you know, even sexual face expressions, you know. So a lot of this stuff is pushed out into the media, you know, and a lot of people are viewing it every single day and they make it trend and they follow it and they talk about it. And as long as it stays like that, you know, there's going to be more sexual content than more self-love content, because more sexual content is getting praised than self-love content. And that shows you that a majority of this world do not love themselves, you know? Despite of how much content is out here, a majority of this world don't even know their identity. There's a lot of people and children and grown-ups even that do not know who they are as a person yet. And that's not right. It's not healthy, and it's not cool, and it's not right. And that needs to change, you know? Because as an adult, we should know who we are. We should stand firm in who we are. We should know what we believe and what we want. We should make self-love trend more than sex. Actually, we should make self-love trend more than beauty, you know? Because to be honest, natural beauty is the best beauty, you know? All the makeup, all the masks, all the things that we wear is unnecessary. That's us trying to basically please other people. There are so many people pleasers in the world. We want to look pleasing to others. We want to impress others, you know? But we end up losing ourselves trying to impress other people. We spend so much time considering other people, and there's nothing wrong with being considerate, but when you consider other people so much to the point where you never consider yourself, that's when it becomes an issue. Because yourself, you are the vessel that's guiding your spirit. If you are not controlling yourself, if you're not considering yourself, how do you expect to really live? How do you expect to really enjoy your time being in your own skin if you're never really in your own skin? If you're constantly thinking about everybody else's skin, if you're constantly thinking about what other people think, if you're never really living in your flesh, then how are you going to enjoy yourself? How are you going to love yourself? How are you going to enjoy life? How are you going to be satisfied? A lot of us need to learn to love ourselves. A lot of social media entertains our sexual desires and fantasies, and that's causing people to be led astray of the true meaning of sex. A lot of people just know what they see online, what people talk about, all this different extra stuff that we don't really need. A lot of people have lost the true meaning of love, sex, and everything that goes in that category because of the fact that the media has pretty much misconstrued it. They have changed it. They have changed everything. Social media is in a world of a false reality. A lot of it is a false reality, and we live in it every single day. And content like mine and other people, and I'm just gonna recommend this channel because I seen this video, I'm gonna put in the description. It was a short film about self-love by, I think it's called Octus. I don't know how to pronounce it, but I'll put in the description. You guys can watch it. It's like a lot of people get lost in this world, and a lot of people are lost. A lot of children, teens, and adults are lost in this world. They're lost in a false reality, and they are stuck on a cycle. They are just living sad, and our lives are not even that long to be living sad. You know, to be wasting it in a false reality. Our lives are not that long. The world and everything is so unpredictable. Anything can happen to us, and our whole world can change in a moment. So we need to take every moment we can to love and appreciate ourselves while we still have time. And we have to take a moment to teach the younger generation. Not only that, teach each other to love ourselves, educate each other, you know, bring each other up. Use your words to uplift people, not curse people. I know there's a lot of people that are probably not even gonna make it to this part of the video. There's a lot of people that don't even wanna listen to it. I say what I say out of love. It's not out of judgment. It's not out of inconsideration. It's not even really out of hate. I have to admit, seeing a lot of this stuff is disappointing. But I say what I say out of love and care. If you did this stuff online before, which I'm pretty sure a lot of us have before in a way or form, you could forgive yourself. And you don't even have to really beat yourself up about it, but you can contribute to a change, you know? You're not the worst human being in the world. None of us are. It's just that a lot of us make poor decisions. And if we just live in hurt and want to see fire all the time and want to see the world burn down, then truly, we're just hurting ourselves. For people that are like that just want to see pain all the time, you're hurting yourself. A lot of us need love, and a lot of us are deprived from it, and we need it, you know? And so I say it out of love, to please love yourself. If you are doing all this stuff online, I believe that you have the strength to stop. If it's a habit, whatever habits you have, I believe you have the strength to beat it. You just gotta take the steps, you know? But anyway, I just wanna say, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love every single last one of you out there. Thank you for the love last video. I really appreciate it, and help me make a change. Thank you. Goodbye.